What's up guys, jumping on today to review this microdermabrasion machine that I have right here. We are gonna set it up and test it out today, so let's jump right in. Now, first things first, they give you, of course, the entire machine itself, everything that you need to make it work, a few different little heads, and I'll show you those in a second. Of course, the instruction manual over here. There are plenty of these little cotton filters, which I'll show you where those go in just a second. And then there are these two smaller little precision heads for smaller areas of your face. And then, like I said, there are a few other heads as well. So you have this little head right here. You can kind of see what the part that's going to do the microdermabrasion. So this is kind of rough, like sandpapery, to clean up that skin. Now we have this larger one right here, which is good for larger areas of your face. And then we have the smaller one right here, which is good for, again, smaller areas of your face, but it does basically the same thing. Now I'll bring it in a little bit closer so you can see the machine itself. You have the power button here, the intensity button here, you just twist the knob, and then this is a place to keep all three of those main heads that you're gonna be using. The only other thing that comes with it that you can't really see right now is the plug. I already have it plugged in, it just plugs into the back right here. And then you have this little place at the top, which is a good place to store this when it's not in use. So if you're sitting it down or whatever, you're not sitting it on a surface where you're gonna be putting germs on your face and things like that. Now, to set it up, it's super easy. Grab one of these little cotton filters right here. It goes over the top of this. This is just a filter to catch whatever is getting suctioned out of your face. And then you're gonna put the little head on top and twist it into place, and that's what's gonna hold that little filter where it's supposed to be. And filter right through there. So again, that's a little cotton filter that's gonna catch everything. So from here, it's really simple. You're just going to press the power button right here to turn it on. You'll hear it come to life. It's not super loud. And then you just select your intensity. So if you are a first timer and you're not sure how to use it, kind of test it on your finger first to see how that suction feels. So right now I have it turned really, really low, but if I keep my finger here and turn it higher and higher, I can definitely feel the suction increasing. Now you should expect a little bit of redness after you use this, so I would recommend use it at night, sleep, and then by the time you wake up in the morning, your skin will look completely fine and you won't be red for the rest of the day. And then you just work your way from the inside out like this. And just hit each of those areas and be really gentle, but keep it moving because again, you don't want to stay in one place too long or your skin is not going to like it and you will not be happy with the results. And then for areas like your nose, under your eyes, whatever, you might want to change the head because again, certain heads are better for certain areas. And I don't recommend that you use the larger head in those smaller areas because you're gonna have a hard time moving it the way you need to, and you may end up with some areas on your face that don't look so great afterwards. So I'm just gonna finish out the forehead and call it a day. And as you can see, yeah, my skin's getting a little bit red, but because I'm not holding anywhere too long, it's not super crazy. So I love this little machine. It's super easy to use, and if you're in the market, definitely check it out.